Hello there. Oh, I forgot something. Need to get some tech glasses, you know, because today we are reviewing Sony A7 III camera. If you clicked on this video, then probably you are in search for your first camera. And today we will see if Sony A7 III is still good in 2022 or not. First off, the price. I buy all my gear from einfinity.com because I live in Europe and that's the site where I get my stuff from, and the price tag there is 1,750 euros. For you Americans out there, I compared the price tag with bhpphotoandvideo.com and there the price tag was $2,000. It's around the same. So the camera is capable of shooting 24 and 30 frames per second in 4K resolution. And if you're shooting in 4K resolution, it's downscaled from 6K, so the image quality is really great. As well, you can shoot 120 frames per second in 1080p. Camera is capable of shooting 8-bit color, and for beginners it's a really great starting point. If you are planning to shoot in S-Log3, then maybe it's gonna be falling apart in sometimes, but if you're shooting S-Log2, as I'm doing most of the time, it's gonna be great. As for low light, I will show you a comparison with the different ISO values, and in the same environment where I'm now, I will switch off the lights and then I will crank up the ISO a bit. I don't know how it's gonna be, but as I said, I'm shooting with this camera almost 3 years and it's never been an issue in low light because you can use a noise reduction plugins or everything and it's gonna be fine, trust me. Battery life for this camera is amazing. If you're planning to buy this camera for photo shoots, I can say that you don't need more than 2 batteries for 1 day because these batteries are huge. They are using the NPFZ100 Z series batteries. They are much bigger than the A6000 series cameras. This was my main horse and this drained the battery really fast. When I switched to A7 III, oh god, it was a life-changing moment because till this day I only bought 2 batteries and it worked fine for me, so the battery life for this camera is really great. This camera has 5-axis image stabilization that allows you to film handheld, and if you are using the lens with OSS, then pretty much you don't need a gimbal. Of course, if you are not running around and doing something like stuff like that where you need to be always walking and filming, of course then the Ronins come in handy, but if you're standing still and filming someone talking or something like that, then it's gonna be fine. Sony A7 III camera uses Sony E-mount lens lineup, and when I bought the camera 3 years ago, the lens options was much more less than it's now, so that's the one reason why I think the A7 III is a great camera for starters, because you can actually choose from different company lenses like Sigma, Tamron, the Sony lenses, and you can really pick the one who will work right for you. That I think right now, at this moment, is a big plus for this camera. Rolling shutter for this camera isn't great, but it's also not the worst. It's better than its old brother, 6000 series camera. I own 6300 and it's actually much better. The only downside of this camera that I don't like, I think, is tilt screen, because you can only film like from above or below yourself. You can't really turn the camera around and see what you're filming when you are vlogging. For example, right now I'm using the external monitor to see how the scene is looking and everything. That's the one thing I think this camera is lacking. Hi there, welcome from future Ronaldo, and I just missed one tip. I think that for the beginner especially, you need to listen to your audio. What are you recording? So the audio jack that this camera has is the one thing that I didn't mention in the video, I hope you forgive me, but what can I say? Hope you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe, and see you on the next tech review.